Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this Honor 7X. And as you can see, this box looks actually very weird. This is a review on it and nothing was actually mentioned. Looks like a actually sweet box to me, but let's just open this up and have a look. And this Honor 7X would be the successor to the Honor 6X, and let's just open this up. So this is the device itself, looks like that. Yes, you're having this device, and this actually looks very familiar to the Honor 9i. I have the Honor 9i also with me. We'll have a look later on, but let's see what else do we get in the box. So this opens up and we just have this one. So not a lot of stuff, so let me keep this to the side and let's just zoom in. So looks like this will be the charger. Yeah, we have the charger and the USB cable. It's still having a micro USB, not a USB type C. And this is the charging brick, and it's Huawei branded. And this is a standard charger, guys, not a fast charger. 5 volts at 2 amps. So no fast charging, but 5 volts at 2 amps. That's what we are getting regarding this same. Now let's look at this handset itself. And again, this one is also having the new screen aspect ratio, that is 18:9, and this one is also having a 5.9 inch screen. So again, looks very modern, and we have the Honor branding over here. And the Honor 9i actually had a dual front facing camera, but this one is having a single, that's a 8 megapixel. Moving to the back, we still have that dual camera setup, and the main is a 16 megapixel sensor and the other one is a 2 megapixel. We also have the fingerprint scanner, again the Honor branding. And if you look at the back, yes, layout is a little bit different, but again, this one also, the Honor 9i had a 16 megapixel and a 2 megapixel one. So yeah, looks very similar. We don't know the pricing of this Honor 7X as of now, but the Honor 6X as of now, I was looking at Amazon. The 32GB variant is for 12,000 and the 64GB variant is for 14,000. So I'm assuming the pricing should be actually around that. And yes, this one looks a lot more premium compared to the Honor 6X. Let's have a physical look. On the top, we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. And again, this is the aluminum build that we are getting. We have the volume rockers, power on off button. On the bottom, we have a single speaker and main microphone, micro USB port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. And here we have the SIM tray. Let's look at the SIM tray and see the configuration. And let's see. So again, guys, dual SIM hybrid solution that we are getting. You can put 2 nano SIMs or 1 nano SIM or a micro SD card. I believe this one, the one that they are sending in India, will come with 64GB of internal storage, and there is rumored that they will also launch a 128GB variant. That will be slightly on the expensive side, but let's boot this up. And it says powered by Android, and by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Honor 7X is having a 5.93 inch full HD screen and the 18:9 aspect ratio. It's an IPS LCD screen with Gorilla Glass protection. Moving to the processor, it has the high silicon Kirin 659 SoC, which is an octa-core processor based on the ARM Cortex A53. It has the Mali T830 MP2 GPU. It has 4GB of RAM. Storage will be 64GB, and possibly they'll also launch a 128GB variant. And it also has the fingerprint scanner. Moving to the camera, it has a 16 megapixel and a 2 megapixel rear facing camera, and a front facing camera is a 8 megapixel shooter. It also has FM radio, and the battery is a 3340 milliamp hour battery. So I've just finished setting up this device, guys, and it has some apps pre-installed, and while installing it prompts you to install a few third-party apps. I declined that. So this is what you get out of the box. And let's see the, again, typical EMUI, that is the skin that Honor uses. This is also the Immersion UI that they are using. So we have the quick toggles over here. If you go over here to the settings, so here we get, let's see what we get. And as you can see, it's running on EMUI version 5.1, and the Android version is still 7, so slightly outdated. I hope they update it soon. And RAM, as you can see, we have 4 gigabytes of RAM, and the variant that we have actually, as I told you, is the 128 gigabyte variant, and they also have a 64 gigabyte variant. So out of this 128 gigabytes, we get about 106 gigabytes of storage free, and you can also add a micro SD card. So storage, I don't think so should be a issue with this device. So that's what we get. And again, it's a typical EMUI option. So you have options for twin apps and stuff. So you can have dual apps and stuff that some people find useful. And again, there are quite a bit of customizations also available. You can also have this home screen that is standard as of now. So you don't have that app tray option over here. But let's just go and enable it from standard. Let's say that app drawer you want. So you can click on this, and now it will reload, and we'll have a app tray. I actually like to use it like this, so it's refreshing. Now as you can see, now we have this app tray. So yeah, this feels a lot more familiar. So you have this option. So that was a nice one. So typical emotion UI and all the options that you expect that you would get. Again, if you have used any Honor device, this is very familiar territory. So that's what we get. And again, Google Apps. And again, as I've told you, there is some bloatware that is pre-installed, and FM radio functionality is also there. So we have the compass sensor, and the pedometer functionality is generally also there on this. It has that health app. You have to set that up. And now let's look at the, what do you say, fingerprint scanner. Let's see. Again, Honor phones generally have very fast fingerprint scanner. Same case with this one. As you can see, the moment you tap in, it unlocks. So again, this is one thing I like on Honor phones. So very fast fingerprint scanner that we are getting. And now let's move to the camera. Again, it's a 16 megapixel. Say swipe to the right to select the camera modes, and left we have those two modes, and left and right. So yeah, and GPS tagging, I'll just allow that for now. So you can swipe left or right, and resolution max is 16 megapixel, as you can see, and you can go all the way down to 5 megapixel, and GPS and stuff. So other options are over here. So we won't change the default settings for now. Let's just take some pictures in the default setting. So the shutter speed is fast, as you can see, and we also have this moving picture mode, and this I feel is the portrait mode. Yeah, you have that portrait mode. Because of the second camera, they can enable that. So yeah, you can even adjust you also have the beauty option, and this is the wide aperture mode. Sorry, yeah, this you can set, for example, aperture, how much you want. You can go lower. Let's go for 2.8. That should give a good enough bokeh. The background should be blurred. So yeah, those options are there, as you can see. Here the lighting is actually good in this area where I'm shooting, so the picture looks good. So what I'll do is I'll take some snaps around my office and also on my terrace. So here are some sample shots that I have taken around my office in artificial lighting conditions, and some more snaps around my office in outdoor conditions, so that you can get a very quick idea regarding the camera performance. Before we end this video, let's also look at the video options that we are getting. This is the video option, and if you slide here, you get to the settings and video. The maximum resolution is 1080p, so no 4K video option is there. So that is something you have to note. And by default, for some reason, I don't know, the default resolution was set to 720p. So if you're getting this device, switch it to 1080p. I'll have to really test how is the video. Does it have any sort of stabilization? Because yeah, this one does not have any optical image stabilization, and we'll have to check if it supports electronic image stabilization. So guys, that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first look at this Honor 7X. So what do you think about this Honor 7X, and what do you think would be the pricing for this one? Do share your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.